38? Yeah, I'm good. I don't need. Nah, I don't want. You already. You said enough. You said enough.
Death Valley Clemson Memorial Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Washington Huskies and the Clemson Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Death Valley, the tradition is real. You touch the rock, you run down the hill.
Look at these
helmets. It is a beautiful venue.
Helmets.
Clemson has become one of the most difficult places to play in the ACC, if not college football.
We heard you. We know.
Electric and dynamic.
He over there telling us each helmet.
Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly.
Okay, Valerie, we heard you.
Washington will kick off as this one gets started.
Oh, my God.
He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback.
Oh, my God.
Running inside. It's Davidson. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
That's reeled in. It's Napier. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Oh, that's 4 of us right there. How we not
game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The handoff to Johnson. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 after the 35.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like,
I
want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back.
I'm about to say, dang, bro, why you coming at me like
Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away.
Yeah, he right. Yeah, that's what I was tripping.
Trying
like,
to pick up
okay.
a first down. Quarterback changing the play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Oh, almost.
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud, make it real difficult on our opponent.
Tell you how you do that there. You got the bedazzled helmets out there.
Spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, they're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Right side, it's Butler.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
I knew he was going to drop it.
And he's incomplete on 3rd down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
The kick is on its way. Not a lot of room to field this one. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Clemson comes out its offense ready to go on the attack. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, dude. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Throws to the tight end. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Oh, it's picked off. Takes it the other way. He's inside the 40. At the 20. The pick six. He takes it in.
Yeah, it's good.
Touchdown, Husky.
I watched the first two.
The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this.
Oh,
I show
God.
you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Napier. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Quick give, it's Johnson. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Out wide left, it's best. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. The Tigers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Fresh center downs going to the air. Look out! Throws to the wideout. Got a man.
They move up into the pocket.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play.
Okay.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. 2nd and short, maybe
looking for a shot. He all
misses
them
his
things.
man. The accuracy just not what it needed
He
to
got
be on that play.
every blanket.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game.
I think
and
that's
not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Is that 8-15, ain't it?
Push is ahead. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They'll ride the hot hand. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Try to regroup a little bit after that mental error. Here comes 2nd and 13. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. Left side is Burrows. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Making the adjustment on the play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Out wide right, it's Johnson. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
They're all over it. On the move and looking. Trying to escape and get it himself. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Rush is on. The throw. It's gone. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play. But now the question is, did the officials see something to bring it back? They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. They've got a little more work to do after that holding call at 2nd and long. Rush right in his face. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed.
It's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
And he was releasing the pass. Every person around a complete.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down. Everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure. The quarterback gets hit. Just not on the same page with his target.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Hauls it in. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout. That is just a perfect example of not deciding before the snap where you have to go with the ball.
Yeah, because that will get you in trouble. You can tell right away he wants to get the ball to his primary. He's covered. He comes off of him, does a nice job being patient, taking his time, hitting the drag route, getting the 1st down.
Shoots it to the left. Comes down. It's Brown. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Straight ahead, it's Davidson. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be third down. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Out wide left, it's Brown. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Timeout called by Clemson. That's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. Needing to convert, Clemson comes to the line. Quarterback signaling to his guy. Got to make the play on fourth.
Oh, yeah.
Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football in this fourth down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Hand it to the back. Shows him the stiff arm. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Washington right back to the line.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up second and inches.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
Working the middle, it's complete. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
Shit on that.
Washington stops the clock and uses its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's Williams to throw. He's taking the shot. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
It hit off his helmet before he hit that.
Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming. You worked on it all week. Get your feet set at the sticks. Understand that quarterback's got to be rushed to get him off of this spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Kick is in the air.
95.
Signal goes into the air, and he makes the
He don't be seeming like it, bro. He don't got a, well, his acceleration not that high. Acceleration like an 89, but he's 95.
90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Hits inside, it's Johnson. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. Nowhere to go.
And you got to love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against a running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, snatches it on the run. And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in third and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster.
Grabs it inside the 15. Into the house. Touchdown, Huskies.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Coming out with it, it's Johnson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own.
Lazina, remember that QB in Clemson?
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Makes the catch. It's Moore. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. That's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10.
Stop doing that.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Escapes the pressure to his right. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Back to pass on 2nd down. In traffic, it's Moore. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play.
And obviously that linebacker is getting up with a little bit of juice, a little pep in his step. That was a great lick. Nice job seeing the ball thrown, breaking on it, and really delivering a good blow. But how about the credit to the receiver? Holding on to the football when you're getting hit by a big linebacker in college football, that's a big-time play.
Throws for the tight end. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And, man, this whole crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays, to create some momentum, and get these guys on their feet yelling.
The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around.
Might have to take some of that out.
They'll try the right side. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Left side is Butler. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Here's Williams. Finds his big tight end. Turning it on. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
We always talk about Yak, and that was third and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one. You saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Long way to go on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Touchdown, Huskies! And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
I did it.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. From deep, it's Johnson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Got the back over the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, it's Johnson. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit has really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
So first down will open up the final period. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Wants to throw on first. Turns it upfield. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game. But trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Here comes Clemson with another first down. Fresh center downs going to the air. Oh, pressure's coming.
Bro.
Makes the grab. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They just keep firing. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 10-yard line and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. Clemson jumps to the line. Drops back on first down. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. The fake wants to throw. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, we saw the coaching staff on the sideline challenging this offensive line to end this game. They've got the lead late now, and they know they're going to continue trying to run the ball to ice it.
Right back to the well. Breaks into the open. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but man, that clock is ticking. And they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
Wide open.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Wide open.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Williams unloads to the wideout. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. And it's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
Williams will pass. Whip it out to the back on the screen. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down.
And a really good job by the defense, understanding third down, the situation.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Williams to the air again. Hit as he throws. He's got it. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. A run for the quarterback. Might have a chance. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Huskies pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Here's a give to Washington. Enough to move the chains. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. And the Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Trying to get the corner. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Williams looking to the big tight end.
What?
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better. And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Right side, it's Napier. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. He's taking a deep shot. And he throws another interception. His 3rd one of the night. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 20. Touchdown, Huskies. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Well, Well, we talked a little bit about this defense and just how special they are, and we've seen them dominate this game. They've held the opponent to 0 points. Now add the insult to injury with the pick 6. They have dudes. They have better athletes than you do on that side of the football. That's been showing itself all game long.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. The run inside. It's Davidson. He's past the marker. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Either way?
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This.
I thought you was playing right now. Who's my next week? I gotta buy. Nope. Washington State. Oh yeah. That's a CPU. Yeah. I'm about to go eat. Alright, bro. Alright, for sure.